What's up, everybody? Michael Mass here, and how are you doing today? It's a rainy Sunday in my world, and apparently not rainy enough for me, because by the time I came outside, by the time I grabbed my camera to come film a few things that I thought was really cool looking and would look really good as B-roll on top of this little talk here, it pretty much had stopped raining. So it weirdly enough plays into exactly what I want to kind of talk about today. But we're going to talk about changing, and everything changes, and that's what's about to happen in my life. I'm literally, I think 10 days, I think it's 10 days away from moving out of what I've known as home for the last 2 years. Moving technically out of Florida, but not really, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna have a home for about the next 2 to 3 months due to travel and things like that, and then I'll kind of figure everything out come August. After my work schedule dies down, I'll figure out if I'm gonna settle back down or if I'm gonna travel across the country. If that's gonna be the case, I am not 100% sure what's gonna happen. I do know that this chapter in my life is about to close, and it's kind of sad, really. I moved here 2 years ago with hopes of the job I was moving into would do something more than it did, and it just wasn't the right fit for me. So I went back to doing what I've done for years and years and years, and that involves travel. So I don't need to stay put where I'm at. The other part of what moved me here, or what got me here, was Disney, and everybody who watches these videos and the Disney food reviews, the Disney dining review, like all of that stuff, I love me some Disney, and this is also going to be the longest spot. Once I leave on May 17th, 18th, 19th, somewhere in that range, depending on what day it becomes, it'll be the longest time that I've been away from Walt Disney World in 2 years. Not that I'm going to be completely away from Disney across the board, because most likely I will be headed to Disneyland this summer. Everything changes, and that's what's happening to me, because I got another year older a couple weeks ago. I had a lot of stuff I wanted to do, but I keep having things get in the way, and now, like I said, I'm in the process of moving and packing all my stuff up in the car and over the next few days, and I do have like a Disney trip planned right before I leave, so I can just like soak myself in some Disney and have all of that before I leave town. But for me, a home, has almost been a rarity, and I know it's kind of sad, but I live a very nomadic lifestyle throughout my days. Basically, I've traveled a lot. So I haven't had too many places that I call home. Haven't had too many places that I literally look forward to coming back to and being like, okay, this is my place, this is where I'm at. And so after 2 years, I'm moving out of where I'm currently living. So that's kind of sad. Everything changes as well. Like, in the last 2 years, I've met several people who have impacted my life, either for a moment or who knows. I mean, I guess I can't say something on the lens cover there. I can't say if they're going to impact my life forever. I don't know these things, obviously, but sometimes people come into your life for a season, and they're there for a purpose. And I know I can point to 3 people at least in the last 2 years that have been in my life, 2 of those for moments. Like, moments as far as I'm concerned, that weren't in my life long, that taught me something or showed me something that even though it was kind of bittersweet at the times that it happened, and I wasn't happy with the immediate results, I guess you could say, in the long term, I'll look back and be like, okay, I learned something from that person, or I learned something from that person, or that person was there at the right time to I don't know, for whatever reason. So I know this is a little bit different vlog, a little bit different, but I have a feeling there's gonna be more of this sit down talk, hopefully lots of fun B-roll in the future. The direction of the channel, I'm still going to be doing the Disney Dining review. If you notice, I haven't been doing a ton of actual like vlogs, like in the parks and hanging out. It just hasn't happened because of work and because of moving and trying to get everything ready. I am nowhere near ready to move. Like nowhere near ready to move. So, and like I said, I'm kind of sad. Just a little sad about it, but that's what life is. Sometimes it changes, whether you want to make them or don't want to make them. You do that and you go on. And so right now, I will prepare for that. But everything changes. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And how we handle those changes is the true judge of like our character, I guess. And hopefully I can handle these changes and go on. And I'll tell you this, I'm not one that's good with change. I hate change. If things could just stay the same forever, I'd be okay in some cases, I guess. But well, guys, sorry. That was a little something different. Probably a little bit more on a downer note. Hopefully not. Hopefully we got something out of this, that everything changes. You got to embrace those changes and you got to go. I try to keep things positive, but I kind of just wanted to give people an update on what's going on in my world, and it's not like a live feed to do that. Packing, moving. I've got 10, 12 days, something like that left in 11 days left in Florida. Doesn't mean I'm going to be completely moved from Florida. I don't foresee a spot where I don't call Florida home after August, or at least something to call home here in Florida, because I really enjoy the weather much more than the cold weather where I'm from. I prefer it never be cold, so I have a feeling that I'll home base Florida regardless, just maybe not an actual home. But I just, like I said, wanted to catch you up on what's going on in my world. Hope you have enjoyed this. Hope the B-roll was cool. I tried. Like I said, I came out here and there was a river like running there, and I really wanted to get out there and film it. But by the time I got my camera and by the time I got outside, it did not happen. So, guys, thanks for the support. I hope to continue growing and going and getting bigger things. Like I said, I have a feeling there's going to be a whole heck of a lot more travel on this in the future. I have a few really cool ideas that I'm going to try. I just got to figure out when and where I can try them, as well as I have a feeling I'm going down the food challenge route, and we're going to start seeing some food challenges on here. And if you don't know what that is, kind of like a la Man versus Food, where I am trying to knock out like an 8-pound burger or something stupid like that. So I have a feeling that's going to start happening more often. In my head, I have this really lofty goal for 2019, which I know is like 6 months away. But in my head, I have this like big challenge I want to try to attack, but I don't want to like give it too much away, because if I decide to go a different route, and there are other routes I could go. I mean, traveling is where it looks like I'm headed, but if I can find a stable spot where a landing spot where I enjoy what I'm doing for work and can call another place home in the near future, that would be awesome. So, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you've enjoyed this. This has been, like I said, I'm sorry if this has been a little bit of a downer type one. I'm not trying to. I'm just really trying to like share my life a little bit more, let you know what's going on. Like I said, travel is coming up. I'll be in Vegas for the summer, so I'm gonna do some stuff out there. I'm trying to keep everything going, really, because it's been a lot of stuff going on. So trying to keep everything going. I'm trying to pre-shoot some Disney Diner reviews, so we have those all summer long, and so you don't have to miss out on any of that, and I don't have to miss an upload when it comes to that. So much going on, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you get something out of it. But like I said, everything changes. It's just how you embrace that change is gonna determine how positive it is. So keep your head up, all that good stuff. And as always, guys, as always, you know what? I was about to sign out, but hit the like button. Just if you understood this and get it and can feel the emotion and feel that, just hit that like button. But I am gonna get out of here. Thank you for your time, guys. Here's the life.